Welcome to the BOTB headquarters in South West London. My name is William Hymosh, Managing Director. Today we're here to judge Dream Car competition at week 21, which ran from May 23rd to May 29th. Before we do that, I'd like to say congratulations to last week's winner, Benjamin Yeo, who won the fantastic BMW M2 plus £10,000. And you can see the videos are surprising him both on our website and YouTube channel. I'd now like to hand over to today's lawyer, Leon Farr from Onside Law, who will be overseeing proceedings.
My name is Leon Farr from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. First up, we have Trevor Weaver.
Morning. Good morning, I'm Trevor Weaver. I've been refereeing for nearly 30 years now, probably refereed over 1,000 games in that time. Currently refereeing on the Southern Amateur League and the Amateur Football combination, as well as acting as a mentor for newly qualified referees.
Okay, Trevor. Let's get the car out of the bag. Blue. Next up we have Mr. Matt Cannon. Morning, Matt.
Morning, Leo. Nice to meet you. Hi, my name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee. I referee on the Southern Amateur League in various other competitions, representing these games, and I still play football now.
Good stuff. Okay, works.
Orange.
Third up we have Ari Mendonca.
Good morning.
Morning, Gary.
Good morning. Hi, hello, my name is Armin Donka. I'm an ex-football player. Now I'm a referee since 2002, and I'm allocated by the FA to Essex Senior League and Sparta South Midlands.
Okay. Fourth up we have Mr. Matthew Ray.
Morning, Leon.
Morning, Matthew.
Good morning, my name is Matthew Ray. I am a referee. I'm affiliated in multiple counties across England and a referee from grassroots through to professional academies.
Okay, just two left.
Yeah. Red car.
And finally we have Gareth Deneen.
Morning.
Gareth.
Morning. My name is Gareth Deneen. I'm a senior county referee and I appoint referees to various competitions throughout the Greater London area.
Just one left. Yes.
It should be the
Green.
green one.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, judges, are we happy with our individual position?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, Matthew, you could talk me through the reasoning behind your decision.
Yeah, so I've gone off the two players on the left hand side of the picture here. I don't think the goalkeeper on the right hand side is giving me anything accurate. It's just looking onto the play. So two players competing for the ball quite equally. Don't think they're at the top of the jump yet. So I think the ball is a fair distance from them. Looking at the eyes of the yellow player gives me the best gauge. So I've come up vertically and to my right. And then I've used the player in red, the number 10, to give me the height by lining up his line of sight. And that's why I've placed the ball where I have done.
Thanks, Matthew. Okay, Ari, if you could talk me through your position, please.
Yes, we have a good crowd behind the goal. The goalkeeper is just looking at play, see what's going to happen after the challenge of two players on the left. Player in yellow looks like he's going to head the ball. The player in red has different ideas. To get my position, I just crossed angled where both of them are looking at, and that's why I placed where it is.
Thanks, Ari. Okay, Gareth, could you talk me through the reasoning for your position, please?
Certainly. Agree with my two colleagues earlier. I don't think there's no help from the crowd. I think the goalkeeper's just looking at the two players, not looking at the ball. So all the interest is in the player in yellow and the player in red. I believe it's above and to the right of the player in yellow, and then that's cross-referenced with the number 10 in the red shirt, and that's where I put the cross.
Thanks, Gareth. Okay, Matt, if you could run us through your position, please.
Yeah, we've got three players in the shot. Looks to me like it's a challenge is in the box, 18-yard box. Keeper's on looking. I believe the 5, who looks like a defender, is, I think, in a better position to head the ball. And I've used his eyes, and it's above him and to his right. And I think the red player, who sort of looks like he's slightly misjudged his jump, is hoping the ball will come to him, is leaning back looking at the ball, And I've used their eyes to cross-reference and put the ball where I have.
Thanks, Matt. And Trevor, if you could talk us through your thinking, please.
Yes, I think I'm probably going to slightly disagree with my colleagues. I actually think that the ball in the air is passing probably over the yellow player's head by going on the neck and the angle of the head of the red player, number 10. I think he may be more likely to have got it. So I've used yellow's eyes and head to put it straight above, but slightly to the left of looking at the screen, and using the red player's eyes and the shape of his head, the way it's leaning back, I've decided the ball will be there.
Thanks, Trevor. Good. Judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen.
Right, we have 4 dots very close to each other. Let's try to put. Where is the small cluster?
Probably Ari, your mark is quite
Closer
quite
to
an average.
Yeah.
Take that as a starting point.
Yeah, in the middle.
The average mark to me is just between, it's just to the right of the red and yellows.
The red.
Yeah, so sort of in the centre of that square of the net.
Square of the net.
In the middle of the head of the dark
This
figure.
one over there, isn't it?
Yeah, that would.
Okay, we will start from here.
Yeah. Perhaps
so-
a little bit to the right, sorry, yeah.
The other
Wait,
side
wait.
of the net, on the other
So
side of the...
come to the, sort of in the middle. Yeah,
Go to your
over
right.
here.
Go
Oh, to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Over there.
That's a good
Yeah.
start.
That point is
start.
start,
That's
yes.
a good start, but wouldn't anybody agree that the red player has more involvement in this
His eyes
no,
are going to tell us what the reaction
no,
is.
Yeah, because
than
we-
what perhaps you may have first thought?
Because he's closer, can I ask to magnify the yellow player's eyes?
Yeah,
Because
so
I'm obviously
this one.
furthest over
Yeah.
to the right, because I think
So,
that's where he was
I
looking.
think he's looking to this direction. I think we can agree to that.
I think they're both in contention to win the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
Yeah.
favourite, but I think they can both see the ball.
Well,
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But
So-
see, I would have said that was more from his
this
eyes,
side-
straight
what
up
about the
rather
player
than
in
an
red?
angle to the
I
right.
think it is to the right still.
I think it's to the right.
And then the red player, he's going to give us the angle.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah.
agree there.
Slightly to the right.
So can we go to the red player?
I think it's
Do you
almost
want
the
to?
opposite
Can we
corner
have
of the
another look
square.
at the red player?
Yeah.
See,
So
that's not.
Can you just move the cross, please? Sorry, just off it slightly. Sorry, no.
so just have a look at him.
Okay.
Not the cross on the
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's looking quite high up, that one.
Yeah,
But if
it
you
is,
come away, is the magnify not distort slightly? Well, he's looking upwards along his arm, isn't he?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes sense. That's
makes
how
sense,
you would
yeah.
take the
That's-
ball.
yeah. He's trying to chest the ball or something.
If you go back to his eye again, I think he's looking higher from that angle. His his pupil is of his eye.
But we have to think that he's far from the ball. The closest to the ball is the yellow one, and where he's looking, give us the.
He's above him. And to
He's
the right.
definitely above him.
You think it's
I think it's going over. I mean, why I'm further to the left looking at the screen is purely that I've gone that the red player 10 is going to win that ball and not necessarily the yellow.
Yeah.
So therefore, that's why I think it's certainly above his head, but not to the right at all.
Well, I think the yellow player's looking at the ball.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
looking
I think
definitely
if
at the
he'd
ball.
gone, he'd be looking, he'd be
You know, his
pointing
head
up.
had gone backwards,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
his eyes are showing us where the ball is. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to compromise between where I am and the three sort of
The three,
central
yeah.
vertical points.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
further over to the left, I think the yellow player would just be reacting differently, I think.
Yeah, definitely is.
I still think it's higher, but I mean, that's-
Slightly
So
higher.
are we saying we're happy with the angle from the yellow, but it's getting that height that we're gonna? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Kind
possible.
of see his eyes again.
Yeah. Here you are.
The other eye. See the,
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
just looking, just direction. The direction I think is.
I could come a touch to the left actually,
If we come left, I think it's got to go higher because the eyes.
Yeah.
along
So
along that
that's-
line.
yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like this, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can we have another look at the red plate?
Yeah.
No, this is it, isn't it?
I think.
I mean, that is really in the middle of between where Trevor, Gareth, and myself are. and it's, you know, closer to where, you know, Harry and Matt are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good
So I think
compromise
I think
as
we're
well.
gonna, yeah.
So we're on the corner of that one there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much central between us three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all having a compromise where we
You guys
think-
happy?
Yeah, I think
It's a difficult one.
Yeah.
Can I just have another look at the red player, just to be, just as a double? Can you just take the cross away from his eye? Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, isn't it? I mean, it's
I mean, that-
coming
that's
in
good.
that direction.
It's
I
his
like that.
direction.
I think.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys?
I feel like we hard about compromise with the rest because I think that's a
Yeah.
fair enough compromise for all the positions.
Agreed.
I'm happy as well.
Okay, judges, looks like we've reached a compromise position. It looks pretty much in the centre of most of the crosses there. Matt, you probably moved the furthest up to the left and
Yeah.
slightly upwards, but are you happy with the compromise decision of the panel?
There's a compromise, yeah.
Good stuff. And has anybody else got anything to add, or are we happy to submit that judgment?
Yeah.
So I'll get that one fine.
Good stuff. In that case, I'll submit that position. Okay, and the coordinates are 8, 9, 4, 6, 5, 5. Just confirm that. That's confirmed. Thank you, judges. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform best of the best. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.